Hi everyone, it's Professor Clark, and here we are, the last lecture for Chapter 6. For a lot of you, this is probably the end of your first semester. How exciting is that? If it isn't the end of your first semester, if, for example, you fell behind and now we're actually at the beginning of your second semester, that's okay. This has happened to me too. It happens to the best of us. But probably this is the end of your first semester, so super exciting. Congratulations on making it this far. And let's jump into our last lecture for Chapter 6, which is on when and if clauses. Let's start with the discussion of tense in when and if clauses. And we're going to start with when and if clauses with real conditions. So these are things that can or will actually happen. And the rule is the same, whether it's when or if. In either case, the tense of both clauses in the sentence must match. So a sentence with this construction will have two clauses, and both of them will need to have the same tense. And normally this means that both clauses are going to be in the future tense. So in English, we have present and then future. In Russian, you have future and then future. Some examples are «Когда мы будем в Москве, мы поедем на экскурсию». When we are in Moscow, we will go on an excursion. But in Russian, you're going to say, when we will be in Moscow, we will go on an excursion. In English, we do present tense and then future tense, but in Russian, you have to do future tense, future tense. So, когда мы будем в Москве, мы поедем на экскурсию. Or, если я ее увижу, обязательно ей сообщу. If I see her, I will definitely tell her. But again, future, future, so if I will see her, I will definitely tell her. Когда я окончу университет, я стану врачом. When I finish college, I will become a doctor. But again, literally, when I will finish college, I will become a doctor. Если я получу стипендию, я запишусь на программу. If I receive a scholarship, I will register for the program. But again, future, future. And note that you can have both perfective and imperfective future. So when we say «Когда мы будем в Москве», imperfective, when we will be in Moscow, мы поедем на экскурсию, perfective, we will go on an excursion. But you can also have perfective, perfective. So for instance, когда я окончу университет, я стану врачом, perfective, perfective. Or you could have imperfective, imperfective. Когда мы будем в Москве, мы будем много говорить по-русски. When we will be in Moscow, we will speak Russian a lot. Imperfective, imperfective. So you can have both perfective and imperfective. You can have them both the same. You can have one clause with perfective and one clause with imperfective, but they both have to be in the future tense. So that was for talking about real or possible conditions. And when we are describing real or possible conditions that are hypothetical, but they could be true, we use если, if, plus the future tense. So, for instance, если получу стипендию, запишусь на программу и поеду в Украину. If I receive a scholarship, I will register for the program and go to Ukraine. So it's very possible. I have applied to the program, I've applied for the scholarship. If I do receive the scholarship, which is very possible, I will register for the program and I will set off for Ukraine. We can also talk about unreal or impossible situations, things that can't happen. And in that case, we use если бы and the past tense. So we say, for instance, если бы я получила стипендию, я бы записалась на программу и поехала в Украину. If I had received the scholarship, I would have registered for the program and gone to Ukraine. So I applied for the scholarship, I applied to the program, but I didn't get the scholarship, so I did not register for the program and I did not go to Ukraine. It is not possible for that to happen. It is an unreal condition. And when we are talking about that kind of construction, we use бы. And in the если clause, we have если and then бы. And in the non-если clause, we also have бы, and it is also in the second position of the clause. So бы is one of these particles that must always go in the second position of the clause. Если бы я получила стипендию, я бы записалась на программу. Second position, second position. Other than that, this hypothetical conditional is very easy to use. There are no new endings. You just use the past tense, and that's all there is to it. So I hope you found that helpful. I hope you found the entire first 6 chapters of the textbook very helpful, and you enjoyed your semester. And hopefully we will see each other virtually, that is, again in Chapter 7 in the second semester. So if you're about to head off to break, have a great break. Otherwise, just jump right into Chapter 7. In either case, enjoy your Russian.